Okay, so we have our building here. We're about ready to get started texturing, but a couple of things I want to go over. House cleaning real quick in Maya. So as we're building out this building, we made mistakes. We put things where they didn't belong. So number one, make sure you go into your outliner here and keep things organized, rename things. So I went ahead and renamed everything in my building. But more than that, if you look over here, if you just select your building and you look over here in the attribute editor, you just click through here, you'll notice that there are hundreds of things we've done, maybe even thousands at this point, of deleted components, added components. It's a massive list, okay? And so all that is being added to the file and into RAM, and it's creating this massive file, and eventually it will bog down your computer. Right now we're fine on the computer because I have a very fast system and we didn't build anything very complex. But last year I had a student who his computer was basically freezing up on him because he had such a huge history stack. So what we're going to do is we're going to select our building and say edit, delete all by type history. Okay? And now if you look over here, there's nothing but the building shape, initial shading group, Lambert 1. That's what we want once we've finalized some stuff. Since I made several mistakes in building this and I have some goofy things, I'm going to clean up everything here I'm going to select all of these by hitting building. Then I'm going to go mesh, combine. What that does is it takes all these pieces that I built it out of and it makes it into one. And then I'm going to go ahead and delete these up here. And my building then turns green. So what do? Well, I'm just going to go ahead and right click, assign existing material Lambert 1. That's the material that everything defaults to when you first open the program. So now we're ready to texture. But we've also cleaned everything up, and I have this one simple piece of geometry instead of several different pieces, and that's going to simplify my workflow here. Once again, I'm going to go into expert mode so I can see what I'm doing. And that hotkey again is Control Spacebar. But you can feel free to work with the tools shown. It's up to you, kind of a personal preference.